I didn't really even choose the areas I work in. It all started back in the mid-90s. When we got here, there was no office help. Everything was in Pastor Voss's and Mrs. Voss's head. There was no computers or anything like that. So when the first office secretary came into working, she was a little bit overwhelmed, and I lived across the street at the time, and I would just walk over and fill in with whatever or wherever she needed help with. Then when we moved out here in 2003, I just began to work as the receptionist. Then that melded into the food pantry, and then we did a big fundraiser. I was approached by the city, and we started a garden, and then we started the Soul Cafe at the same time. I think the thing I like most about the various positions I have is all of them entail working with a variety of people. And whether it's answering the phones in the office, or working with the community in the garden or in the food pantry, it's so diverse, and I have found really by accident that I really do enjoy helping people. My original education is in education. I graduated from MLC, and I thought I was going to go into teaching, but I ended up, God had different plans, and I ended up working in the church. And the nice thing was that I got to see my husband a little bit more. One of my hobbies happens to be animals, particularly dogs, and I think a lot of people know that, but I do foster dogs in my home, much to my husband's joy. Well, maybe not his joy. He puts up with it. And I am actually on dog 106. We've done it for 9 years. And they kind of come in and out the door. We've only kept 2, which is called Foster Fail. I do it for Wisconsin Westie Rescue and Fluffy Dog Rescue. And the fluffy dogs come all from Alabama. So that's probably my main passion outside of church, is just working with rescue. And again, it's helping animals this time. I think a lot of people don't realize that the garden is out here and that is actually not planted by me or anybody in the church. We have partnered with the Master Gardener program over at the Extension. So that's one thing I think people don't realize, and then that all of that food comes into the pantry so that our pantry people have the fresh produce. And then another thing that people might not know is anybody can use our pantry. St. Mark people, anybody from De Pere, and in the surrounding areas. And we never turn anybody away who shows up, no matter where they are from. If they come in and they need food, it is there for them to use.